guys ready to fly?
Yeah.
Let's go. And away we go. Pretty cool feeling, huh? Just gonna blow it right off the ground.
Good thing, Cam.
That's awesome.
Right, that's fantastic.
Yeah. This is really especially cool for me. I've never been in a helicopter before.
Alright, yeah, it's a completely different sensation than an airplane.
Yeah. Is that a zipline?
Right now we're headed over the zipline course. See a guy going down there.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
We're gonna have a short flight across this little valley, and we're gonna go down into the east side of the gorge, turn back around, come up and check out the east side of the bridge, the west side of the bridge, and then back down to the west side of the gorge.
Y'all have to get special permits?
No, not to fly over here. It's all uncontrolled airspace, Class G. But just to have the helipad there, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get the helipad actually had to be approved by the county.
Is that difficult?
It was a long time ago when it was actually approved. It's been sold from owner to owner. So I'm not sure, but I know they really don't. They're not about to approve another one. Just because they don't want all the traffic in here. They think one's just enough. So that's really nice for us. We're gonna have somebody kind of move in right down the street from us.
Yeah, that's great. Cam, there's the bridge over here on the right.
Yeah, we'll be right back there in a second.
Sweet.
Off to our left here, that's Fremont Peak. That's basically the top of the mountain that was carved out to make the Royal Gorge.
Whoa, look at that. Oh.
That is awesome.
So down off to our right here, that's the Arkansas River.
Feel that breeze, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the air flows over the mountains, it's real fluid-like. So just as the water's flowing down the river there, you have the eddies and swirls off the rocks. The wind kind of makes vortices off the different terrain. So as we fly through it, it's like being in a raft and then going over the little rapids.
Mom wouldn't like this, Cam.
Yeah, she would surely love
I
it.
see a raft down there, Cam. I don't think you can see them. Bunch of rafts.
We'll turn around and head back up. Yeah, you see a guy in a canoe down here too.
That would kind of stink. We have a picture of her mom at her house. In one of these days. She has a lot of problems.
Alright, now we're going to turn back around and head up from the east to the west. These peaks we're seeing over there are at the top. Those are the Sangre de Cristos, right across the San Luis Valley. There you can see some rapids coming down. Now right now the water's flowing right about 400 gallons per minute, which is kind of a third about of what it usually is. The late spring, early summer.
That's still really fast.
Yeah, it's just because we didn't get a lot of snowfall this winter. So we have a lot less runoff. Now if you look off to the left, you can see the bridge up there. And as we come across, it's a really unique view to see how all the rocks, how they kind of stack up, and the different layers of granite kind of going up there. You can really see how liquid everything was when it was created.
Yeah. I noticed that there's a little bridge that the water rapids are going on.
Yeah.
See the railroad line down there?
Yeah.
Train that runs along the river.
Yeah, that's the Royal Gorge train route. It actually used to be part of the transcontinental train route. And it ran all the way to 1965, or the early 1900s to 1965, yeah, and then after that it just became a tourist attraction.
That's beautiful.
You got a pretty lucky job.
I do, yeah. It's definitely not too hard to drag myself into work every day.
Yeah. How many hours do you have so far?
About 750.
Nice.
Yeah. All here in the mountains too, which is pretty important to have the high altitude time. So as we come over this ridge, we're going to be right about 200 feet off the ground. When we turn out over, we're going to be about 1,500 feet above the Arkansas River.
Oh, that's sweet, Cam. Look at that.
That is awesome. Wow.
This is the way to see it.
Oh yeah. That's how everything just opens up over there.
Holy cow.
There they are on the bridge, buddy.
That is awesome.
Now this bridge was originally constructed in 1929, and from 1929 to 2003 at 955 feet above water. It's actually the tallest bridge in the world. Since then, it's fallen down to number 10 on that spot behind mostly Chinese bridges. The reason they were able to build this is because they have the technology to go this short distance. And this gorge is so deep yet so narrow because it's all made out of granite. You can see all the big granite faces here.
Yeah, very stable.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just, you know, narrow enough so that they could get across it and actually build a bridge. Whereas everything else this deep was actually a lot wider.
People look like ants.
Here they are.
All the little people look like ants.
Yeah, they do. Alright, now we're going to cruise down and check out the west end of the gorge. What do you think? You like helicopters?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's this building up here?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's one of the smaller trains. Tourist attraction takes you from over here at the little station and then out over by the edge there. So it's just a nice little scenic overlook and then right back in.
I think I went on that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah? I think, like I said, unless they have a really good year, it's probably going to be the last year of that.
Really?
Yeah. There's just so many other attractions over there that's taken away from the, you know, the smaller train. Plus, remember when Buckskin Joe's was here?
Yep.
Yeah, they moved that over to the Aspen area. I think somebody bought it and put it out on their ranch.
Did they really?
So Buckskin Joe's was a huge attraction because they were right next to where that train is.
That old house down there, Cam, that old place.
Yeah, old little shack there. Little spillway. And you can see, just on the other side, over on the south rim there, there's a little bit of what's left over from an aqueduct system. It was built out of cedar slats. Actually ran the whole length of the gorge.
Wow.
Could you imagine constructing that out of slats? It's basically like making one long continuous barrel the whole way. Over off to the right here, you can see where there was a forest fire. That was 3 years ago.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That High Park fire going on right now.
It is, yeah. We have one in the southwest part of the state and then up, yeah, by Fort Collins there.
Amazing how the gorge just comes up.
Yeah, and so you can see the terrain over here. There's upsloping terrain this way, upsloping terrain that way. So the Arkansas River really had no choice but to just start carving into the base of Mount Fremont here. Now this is where the gorge officially starts underneath Highway 50 here, and it's 10 miles altogether from this point all the way to where we were over on the east end.
Drop in there for some kayaks and stuff, huh?
Yep,
Rafting.
actually, just a little bit west of here, there's a nice little pull-off and landing area. And that's where you'll start at, like if you have the half-day raft trip.
Yeah.
Full day, they take you a little further up, close to Salida. And you see that big pull-off there with the buses?
Oh, yeah.
That's where they'll start right there. Alright, now we're going to head back from the west over to the east here. And you'll see, as we approach it from this way, it looks like an entirely different feature. I love when we start to come up the slope here, you can see that the bridge will be up against the skyline.
Is that a gondola over there?
What's that?
Is that a gondola?
It's a little trolley, a gondola, that just goes back and forth there. And you know what, that thing makes me kind of nervous, because there's no real emergency procedure for broken cable.
Yeah. It's over.
Yeah.
You're saying that while you're flying a helicopter.
Yeah. Well, a helicopter, if we were to lose our engine, we could land wherever we want. It's just big enough for the helicopter. That's what makes helicopters a lot safer out in the mountainous and wilderness areas. Alright, now we're going to head up this ridge line, back in over the zip lines, and make our final approach. Not a bad way to see the sights, is it?
It's the best way to do it.
Sell our car and have you drive us to sale.
What's that?
Only we can sell our car to somebody and make you drive us over.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Actually, it's kind of windy over there. It's a little bumpy of a ride today. these guys are busy non-stop all year round. So, I mean, you could put one up anywhere, really. All right, now we're turning in for our final approach. Right there, and then just kind of hold steady, and then it'll set us back down. There we are, safe in the ground. All right, Shelby's going to be right out to get you.